Hey everyone, I'm gwsmallwood, the Shaving Disciple, and I wanted to start off 2022 with my list of the best shaving products from 2021. So I know we're already a couple of weeks into 2022. Hope you guys are having a great new year so far. I took a little time off at the end of last year from the channel just to kind of refresh a little bit. So that's why you didn't see this best of list at the end of 2021. But I wanted to get to it before we actually jump into the 2022 content. So let's start with my best scents of 2021. Now these aren't necessarily new to 2021. These might have come out years previous, but these were mostly new to me in 2021. So we're going to start out with one that I only have a sample of because I haven't been able to get my hands on a full tub yet, and that is 345 Shipwreck. This is a fantastic cologne type scent. It's a little bit kind of islandy. I think it's got kind of a coconut vibe to it. A little bit of fruitiness in there, but it's definitely a cologne scent. So this is 345 Soap Shipwreck. The next one on the list is one I actually gave a tin of this away because I like it so much. This is Wet Shaving Products, or WSP Mahogany. It's a nice warm woody mahogany scent. Really like this one. So the next one on my list is PAA Irish Springs. This is usually a March seasonal of theirs, so it's not available on their website right now, but if you're interested in it, it will be coming in the spring most likely. So to me, this does not smell exactly like Irish Spring bar soap, at least not modern Irish Spring bar soap. It's a little bit more earthy, and I actually like it a lot more. So PAA's Irish Springs. The next one on the list actually came to me pretty late in the year. Brian over at the Wet Shave Experience sent me a sample of this and I really liked it. So I picked it up for Black Friday. Strike Gold Shave Camp David. This is another cologne scent. I believe it's actually a blend of Aventus and something else. Can't recall at the moment. But it's definitely got a cologne vibe, but it is pretty fruity and a little bit sweeter than most of the scents I like. But still really loved this one. And the last one on my list for the best scents of 2021, and I believe this actually released in 2020, maybe actually earlier than that, but I just came across it in 2021. Stirling's Intrepid Man. I absolutely love this scent. It's got kind of an aquatic vibe, but not really. To me, it's almost got like a mintiness to it, although there's no mint in the scent notes. It's just fresh, it's clean, it's bright. Definitely my favorite scent of 2021. I liked it so much, I actually went out and got the EDT as well. So my next category for best of 2021 is best soap bases of 2021. Now again, I tried to go with ones that were new to me in 2021. So we're going to start with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements CK6 formula. I've been using Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement soaps for quite a while, but this year, 2021, was the first time I bought a CK6 soap, and I absolutely love their CK6 formula. For me personally, I do think it's worth the extra $1.50 an ounce or so that you pay for it. I think the performance is much better, at least for the way I use my soaps and the way I lather my soaps. So I love the PAA CK6 formula soaps. The next one I actually found late in the year. I picked up one tub of this at the Shave Supply in California when I was there, and then I picked up a couple during Black Friday, and that is Hub City. This is really an underrated soap base in my opinion. Hub City performs fantastic. It's creamy, it's thick, it's slick. It's got great post-shave feel. Fantastic all-around performing soap. The next one on my list of best soap bases for 2021 is 345. I just found them at the very beginning of 2021 and I joined the subscription service about halfway through the year. So I've now got 7, 8, 9, I don't know how many of these 345 offerings. Very consistent performer. They all perform exactly the same from tub to tub. All of the ones I have are in the Trinity base, which is a fantastic performing soap. So the next on the list of my best soap bases for 2021 is Central Texas Soaps. Now I forgot to mention 2 of the 5 that I listed here are actually veggie soaps. So kind of busting that myth that tallow is better. It's not always. CK6 is a vegan soap, as is Central Texas Soaps. Now, I don't remember if this is vegan. I don't remember if maybe they use silk or something in their ingredients. It's just, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do know it's veggie. There's no tallow in here. But this one is another fantastic performing soap. This one really surprised me how well it performed. This is probably my favorite veggie soap for post-shave feel. So if you haven't checked them out yet, Central Texas Soap, they make an awesome soap base. And then my last one on the list for best soap bases of 2021 is Murphy & McNeil. Murphy & McNeil, these are the ones I have are the Aeon base. It's the only one I've tried so far, but the Aeon base is fantastic. That's their standard base. I've tried a few of these. I've got 2 full-size tubs and a handful of samples. And again, fantastic post-shave feel. They make great, creamy, slick, low-density lather. They don't take on too much air. Great soap bases. So the next category of best of 2021 we're going to cover is going to be post-shave. So I'm going to do a couple of splashes and what I'll call an alternative post-shave product. So first on the list is Stirling. It's really a simple aftershave splash, not really complex ingredients, but it leaves my skin feeling really nice. Doesn't dry me out, doesn't leave me oily, and it's really affordable. So Stirling is on my list of best post-shave products. Number 2 on the list is PAA. Now these are a little bit pricier, but they do have some really good skin food ingredients in them, and they are aftershave colognes. So they tend to have a little bit more staying power as far as the scent goes than most aftershaves do. So PAA is number 2 on my list. Number 3 on my list, and the final thing on my list of best post-shave products for 2021 is also a PAA product. This is the Star Jelly. PAA has the aftershave colognes, they have the Star Jelly, they have a couple of other post-shave products. The Star Jelly, in my opinion, is something that's underrated. It's not a balm, it's not quite a gel, and it's not an aftershave. It's got alcohol in it. The dry down feels quite different than any other post-shave product I've used. I really like the way this Star Jelly leaves my skin feeling. And recently, particularly on the seasonal releases, it's not available in all the products yet, but the seasonal releases, they started doing menthol free, which I really appreciate because my skin doesn't agree with too much menthol. Third and final product on my list of best post-shave products for 2021 is Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Star Jelly. All right, let's talk a little bit about vendors since we're still on the software side of things. I wanted to call out attention to a couple of different vendors that I'm going to call my best new vendors of 2021 for me. These are new to me. So the first one on my list is going to be 345 Soap. So like I said, I stumbled across 345 early in the year, got into contact with John. He hooked me up with some samples. He's been really, really responsive to any type of questions I've had. The subscription service is awesome. I love the way John does business. And John even threw in for my 345 subscriber giveaway earlier this year, John went ahead and sent me a free tub of soap to give away. So wanted to give John a shout out, 345 Soap Company, one of my 2 top new vendors of the year for me. So the second of my 2 top new vendors of 2021 is Shannon from Shannon Soaps. So if you guys haven't tried Shannon Soaps yet, I've only tried her Chupacabra base. I've got 4 or 5 of these tubs of the Chupacabra base now. It's a fantastic base, great value. This particular soap here is the Warrior, which Shannon did with the Razor Company, and this was purely a fundraiser soap for Kim Gray, who's battling mesothelioma. So awesome of Shannon's to do that, to get involved in that fundraiser. So Shannon also did a special release for the Head Shavers Ball group. I thought it was really cool of Shannon to work with Taylor and Wesley to come up with a scent profile for this. And then last, but certainly not least, I did a Green Irish Tweed review earlier this year where I reviewed, I think it was something like 26 or 27 different Green Irish Tweed shaving soaps. Shortly after I was done filming those videos, Shannon sent me an Instagram message asking me if she could send me a package. Lo and behold, what shows up in my mail a few days later is Shannon River. Now this is a bath soap that Shannon makes, but she's never done it in a shaving soap before. So she did a special batch just for my Green Irish Tweed videos of her version of Green Irish Tweed, which was really cool. I didn't ask her to do that. She did it all on her own, volunteered it, sent it to me for free. So again, Shannon's is one of my 2 top new shaving vendors for 2021. All right, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to the hardware. So my top double-edged razors of 2021, in no particular order, I'm going to start with the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is the Copper Ascension Twist Adjustable. So this also comes in stainless steel. There's an aluminum variant, and there is a zinc alloy version of this. They all shave relatively the same. It's just kind of a weight difference. This is a really cool design. It's a really efficient yet not overly aggressive razor. And so this is in my list of top 5 razors for 2021. So next on my list of top razors for 2021 is the Merkur Progress. So this to me is just a classic. It's a fantastic adjustable razor. It's affordable. I mean, it's still around 50, 60 bucks. So it's not cheap, but it's more affordable than a lot of razors out there. And it's one of the best razors. There's a reason this design hasn't really changed in decades. So next on the list of my top razors for 2021 is the Rex Ambassador. This is just a work of art. So I love this razor. It's beautiful. It's all stainless steel. It's got a lifetime warranty. It shaves well. And there's just something about holding one in your hand that knurling is probably the best in the business. And it just feels like a luxury razor. So Rex Ambassador, one of my top razors for 2021. So if you've sensed a theme in my razor picks so far, that's probably going to continue right now. My next pick for top razors of 2021 is my Fat Boy. This is probably my all-time favorite razor. I love this razor. It was actually given to me. I think I won it in a PIF very early on in my wet shaving hobby. And I just had it replated by Razor Emporium in rhodium. So it's nice and shiny now. I love the way this razor shaves, and this is one of my top razors for 2021. So the last razor on my list of top razors for 2021 is the Stirling ST. So this was part of a limited edition run that Stirling did early in the year. I don't remember the exact numbers of how many they made, but they're not making any more at the moment. It came in the ST plate and the HA plate. The ST plate to me is perfect. I love this razor. This is probably one of my top 2 right behind my Fat Boy. As you'll notice, this is the only non-adjustable razor that made this list. I love adjustable razors. That's what I tend to favor, but this is a one-off. This is my favorite non-adjustable razor and one of my favorite razors. So I got to throw in an honorable mention because I didn't have any SEs in that list. My favorite single edge razor for 2021 is the Micromatic Open Comb. Again, just love this razor. This one has actually been replated by Razor Emporium. One of my favorite razors, period, but definitely my favorite single edge razor. So my favorite razor blade of 2021 really wasn't any competition for me, the PermaSharp Super. This is my absolute favorite blade. I have a handful of other blades that I enjoy using and I do like, but the more I use those other blades, the more I wonder why I buy anything other than these. There's really nothing better for me so far than these. So last but not least, we're going to do some brushes. So we're going to start off with my Heritage Collection brush. So this is one of the reproduction brushes that Neil over at Heritage Collection Shaving is known for. This one happens to be a service brush. This one has, I put a cashmere synthetic fan knot in it. It's a beautiful brush, really feels comfortable in the hand, really well done. Neil does periodic drops, usually 2 to 3 times a year. He'll do a big drop of these handles. I don't think he's got any in stock right now, but keep an eye out. I think he's got a mailing list if you want to sign up. I'll include the link to the website. So the next one on the list is my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Phantom Aerolite. This is a nice synthetic fan knot. The handle is really cool, vintage. It's got that clear, kind of clear blue chlorine look to it. It's just a really fun brush. Really great value at around 20 bucks. So this is one of my favorite brushes for 2021. And last on the list, this was the most expensive brush I have ever bought, but it is worth it. I went ahead and commissioned a custom brush from Milton over at Turn and Shave. So this is kind of a copper and turquoise brush handle. I put a brown AP Shave Co. synthetic knot in it. This is just a work of art, and I love this brush. So that is my best of 2021. So looking back, those were my favorite products that I had gotten to use in all of 2021. Leave me some comments below. Let me know what your guys' favorite things of 2021 were. Thank you guys all for tuning in over this past year. I really appreciate all of you subscribers, all of you viewers, and look forward to more videos in 2022.